Hey everybody, I'm gonna do a quick review of the drone I bought. Altogether, probably we have 10 hours on it, and just wanted to let you know what I thought of it and things that not so wild about. But I got the F200se Shadow Hex. It's their newest one. It was $279 on Amazon, and this is what it looks like. This is the front and the back. The battery goes in the back, and the camera is right here. As far as the drone goes, we crashed it 6 times, I believe. 3 times into my cement foundation on my house, 2 times into sunflowers, and 1 time we hit a fence, and the props all held up. Everything stayed together. It flew fine afterwards. We did learn though, when we hit the sunflower, you have a locking mechanism. When you put the battery in, you have to turn this direction to lock it, or the battery will pop out if it hits anything. Luckily it was 2 feet off the ground, so it was no big deal. The camera does great. It's good picture, but the only problem with the camera, it does not tilt. You can't tilt it down or up, so you need to have the drone lined up to film what you want. It films down, I don't know how many degrees down, but you have to have the drone lined up. It does not zoom. So what you have is what you have. If you want a closer pic or a closer video, you got to get closer to whatever you're getting to. That's probably the only thing that I really had a little bit of a problem with, but the more I flew the drone, the more I was able to get it positioned to where I could get good video with it. You get you get an extra set of props. You get the 2 fronts and the 2 backs. They're in the box. I'm not going to bother getting them out. The remote takes 4 AA batteries that do not come with it. So if you order this, you may want to order AA batteries or go pick some up, or if you have some already, that's fine. So you will need your AA batteries. You get 2 batteries with it. The first time you charge these batteries, they don't come with enough charge to fly more than like 2-3 minutes. The first time you charge these batteries, we got 10 minutes of flight out of them. After that, when we charged them, we got 15 to 17 minutes per battery. For some reason, the first time you charge it, it just doesn't quite take a full charge. But I have 4 batteries altogether for it. It's the same story. The other batteries, first time we flew it with a full charge, got maybe 10 minutes. And then after that, we got 15 to 17 minutes. This is your charger. You do not get the block for in the wall, so this is just standard USB. If you have a block, which we have a bunch of them around, the green light will blink when you plug it in. When the green light stops blinking and goes solid, your battery is fully charged, and it takes 5 hours. 5 hours to charge a battery for 15 to 17 minutes of flight. That's why I have extra batteries. Actually, I just got 2 more, so I have six batteries. The flying with your cell phone works pretty well. I have a 8 Plus, and it barely fits in here. I have the impact resistant case. It's kind of like a foam around it, and it just barely fits. But the case is considerably bigger than what the phone is. So I don't know about a 10. I can tell you with an 8 it works. X Drone is the app that you have to download, and it's pretty simple. It kind of walks you through it. You'll want to read your book. It tells you in the book how to do video record with the app. If you don't have the app, you can video with the button on here. You hold it in for about 2 seconds, you'll hear a beep. You'll see it flashing that it's videoing, so you'll get your video. The drone takes a SD card. Now if you record this way, you're gonna need that SD card. We've done everything through my phone, but you'll need that SD card. It goes in the drone, and when you hit record, the drone itself will record. And I was told it's even a better picture quality when you do it that way. But then you have to take the SD card out and load it into your computer. And the follow me feature, it works great. Point of interest works great. I didn't get into the plan your trip. I kind of ran out of time, but it has a feature on it where you can pull it up and you can set the height you want to fly, where you want to fly to, how long you want to stay there, go to the next place, how long you want to stay. You can adjust your height all along the way and then bring it back to you. That's the only feature that will let you get out 600 meters. The best we could do was height versus distance. When we hit the 300 meter mark, it would start to lose signal. So if you're up 200 feet and you go out, or 200 meters and you go out 100 meters, you're going to start to lose your signal. If you're 100 meters high and you go out more than 200 meters, you're going to start to lose your signal. The return to home button works great. As long as you have 7 satellites or more, it'll come right back. It lands within an 8-foot radius, so you don't want to take off from too tight of an area if that's where you want it to land when it comes back. You want to give it a little bit of room. The low battery return to home works great. When it's doing that, when it comes back that way, the only thing you can control is forward, backward, sideways, because it's coming back. It's not going to deviate when it hits the critical point. And also when you lose your signal, the drone will start to return until you pick up signal again, and then you can take control. And I flew everything through the lens on my phone, so it's always looking forward, so I always know whichever way the thing's pointing. All I have to do is push my directional forward and it's going to go forward. So all in all, on a score of 1 to 10, I'm going to say an 8. It's a lot of fun. The camera, I wish you could at least zoom it, but you can't. I tried to zoom it by zooming on my phone, where you do the pinchy thing, and that doesn't work. So you cannot zoom the camera and you cannot move the camera up and down. But other than that, I'm gonna say it's well worth the $279. So I hope this helps. I guess if you would please subscribe to my channel, throw a like up there, comment if you want, and till next time, take care.